Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a new YouTube series that I'm very excited about. So welcome to entering my hobby girl era, episode 1. Hello. I thought this would be a really fun concept to sort of dive into because I've been asked several times, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you do for fun? And it sends me into spiral every single time because I have none. I obviously make content, I make YouTube videos, and that's a lot of fun for me, but I also feel like I need something that's very like mindless, almost like where you can immerse yourself fully into an activity for hours on end and just enjoy it and be present and be alone. And I just feel like it would be so good for my mental health. So that's the number one reason why I want to do it. But second, I don't want to be a boring basic bitch that has nothing fun to offer, nothing interesting. I want to have a passion that I can speak about to people. When I ask myself like, what do I do in my spare time? 90% of the time I am on my phone, and I'm realizing how much of my precious years I'm actually spending on my phone. So that's kind of the thought process that went into making the series, but I also just thought it would be so much fun to explore different hobbies, learn new things. So welcome to the series. Today we are baking. I thought that this would be a really fun kind of concept because I don't have to leave my house, which already ticks one of my boxes, but also it's a very like inexpensive, fun hobby where you can spend time in the comfort of your own home, baking different things, learning new techniques, and I feel like it would be nice to be good at it, you know? Like imagine I just like pull up to your house and you're like, oh, bring some snacks, and I bring you some homemade macarons or something. Like how cool is that? We are not going to start with macarons today, we are baking a cake. I found a recipe online for a matcha cake recipe, so I'm going to link it in the description if you guys are interested, but to be honest, seeing me make this is probably going to put you off. Anyways, I went to the store, I got all the ingredients that we need. We do have one issue. I don't own a whisk. I asked Ethan to go to the store for me the other day. He was already going, but I asked him to get me an electric whisk while he was there because I knew that I was going to need it for this video. Today I call him and I'm like, babe, I can't find the electric whisk. Where did you put it? And he goes, oh, it's in the utensils drawer. I'm like, okay, let me check again. This is what he bought me. He got me a milk frother instead of a electric whisk. Okay, the stress is getting to me, I'll be fully honest. Is corn flour and cornstarch the same thing? So I'm gonna put the yolks into a different bowl because we're gonna have to whisk it somehow. It's gonna have to be with the electric whisk. I don't know how else we're gonna do it. Oh no. Oh no. I think the last time I baked was literally in high school in home economics class, and I don't think that I made anything edible in the entire like year that I was doing that subject. I wouldn't say I'm experienced, but I did used to really enjoy baking when I was younger. Probably when I was like 10, I would make everything from scratch. I walked so Nara Smith could run. I was a very like hobby-based kid, like very crafty, I would say. And so I feel like that's also one of the reasons why it makes me really sad that it's not something that I do anymore, because as a kid I was so creative. So it sucks to feel like I've kind of let go of that. Okay, not having a whisk is becoming a serious problem because this is clumping. So I've mixed all of the wet ingredients together and now I'm gonna add in the flour and the matcha. Only 30 grams of flour and 2 tablespoons of matcha. Okay, it's all whisked up. This is what it's looking like. Okay, we're gonna move that aside for now and we're gonna grab my milk frother, and now we have to whip the egg whites with sugar. Okay, I'll see you guys in like 45 minutes. Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. I thought this would take me maybe 10 minutes max. It's been 18, and we're probably only just halfway there. I feel sick to my stomach. Why am I doing this? I give up. It's been 25 minutes and all we have is a little bit of froth on the top. I don't care enough and I'm just gonna add the egg whites in. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a freestyle cake now. I understand I should have just gone to get an electric whisk when I realized that I needed one, but I'm not doing this anymore. This looks actually horrendous. Guys, breakdown number 1. Yummy. This is so flat. This is gonna make no cake. Cut the camera. Alright guys, we are back. This time we're prepared. I went to the shops yesterday and I bought the stuff that I actually need, and we're gonna give this another go because I'm convinced that I can bake. So basically what happened yesterday was a bunch of different things. Didn't have a whisk, which was the main problem, but also leading off that, the cake tin that I used for some reason came undone, and I don't think that was my fault. I tightened it. I'm not sure why it came out. So I got severely humbled yesterday. I got it this time, trust. Cornstarch goes absolutely fucking everywhere. So I've got the eggs in here, milk, vegetable oil, and cornstarch. Okay, this is already looking so much better. There's no clumps. See, it wasn't even my fault. I love sifting things. I don't know why it's so satisfying to me. All right, we're gonna put that aside for now. And now we have to do what we went through yesterday. So we have our egg whites here and we have to add in the sugar and then whip it up until it's stiff. I'm scared. Are these considered stiff peaks? Okay, they said that if you turn it around, it shouldn't fall out, so I've done it, guys. Look at that. But you know what? I'm proud to have even gotten to this point. We've made it further than yesterday, and that's all that matters. I'm learning new things. That's what this is all about, right? This hurts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, we're using the square tin today because the round one yesterday failed me. Alright guys, how did I do? Looking kind of pretty. Okay, we're gonna pop her in. I don't actually know how much. 70 minutes? My goodness. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 70 minutes and hopefully I come back and it's actually a cake. Gosh. I got the cake out. She's a cake. She cooked, so that's kind of all I asked for. This is what it looks like. She's very thin, so I'm thinking maybe I can cut it to make it like a 4-layer cake. So I'm gonna cut it into quarters. I've let it cool for a little bit. I wanna see if it's green on the inside. Oh my gosh. Do we see the vision? A little bit of cream and a layer of strawberries between each layer. Okay, so I thought that at the end of each episode we could do like a little bit of a debrief on the hobby and how much we enjoyed it and how likely we are to do it again. So I did film this at the end of the last clip, but apparently I had no audio the entire time, which silly me. But I do remember rating the cake like a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. The taste of it was pretty good. The texture got me though. Some bits of it were like more cooked than others. Obviously it was a chaotic experience. The first day that I tried, a lot of things went wrong. I was ready to give up, but I came back the second day a little bit stronger. I do feel like I learned more. Like obviously learned a few more techniques and learned how to be a little bit more patient with it the second day rather than the first. So I feel like it was an overall decent experience. I had fun, but I don't think that it's something that I'm going to continue. I think it's definitely something I'll do again. Like it's not like I'm never going to bake again. I'm going to try different things when I feel like it. But I don't think it's going to be one of those long-term hobbies and I don't think I'm going to be bringing macarons to anybody's house. I did have a good time. I'm excited to try out more hobbies and I actually have a lot lined up that I want to try with you guys. So I'm excited for this series and I hope that you guys like it. Definitely comment down below if you have any suggestions for things that I should try. Or just let me know if the series sounds like a good idea. If it's something that you guys would enjoy, let me know because I'm interested to hear. But I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, and make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 10K and I love you guys and I'm so excited. Okay, bye.